Nate the Great Talks Turkey. Chapter 1. My name is Nate the Great. I am a detective. My dog Sarge is a detective too. This morning, we did not have any cases to solve. We were eating breakfast and listening to the radio. I was eating pancakes. Sarge was eating a bone. It was a nice, quiet, tasty morning. There is not much news on the radio. I said to Sarge. Sarge kept crunching his bone. Suddenly, I heard something. A giant turkey is sitting on a cart in a supermarket parking lot. The people inside the cart cannot get out. There is a panic in the parking lot. Do you believe that? I asked Sludge. Sludge looked puzzled. I heard a knock at the door. I got up and opened it. Claude was there. Claude is always on losing day. He is one of my best class. I found something. He said. You found something? I asked. Yes. Tell me about it. I said. Well, Claude said. I was walking in the daring wood about 3 hours ago, and I found this really big turkey. Big feather, big feet, big everything. He started to follow me, but then I lost him, so can you find him? Exactly, I believe I can. I said, but why would you want him? Well, that turkey made me think about Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day is a terrific. Perhaps the turkey has a different opinion about that day, I said. Besides, this is summer. Thanksgiving Day is a month away. I still want that turkey, Claude said. I found him and I am very proud of that. I need to understand the good work. Thank you, Claude said. How can you help me? I need the way. Say that your really big turkey is in a supermarket parking lot. You're a great detective, Claude said. Sarge looked at me. He knew I was not a great detective in this case. Sarge and I heard about the turkey on the radio. I said, the radio? Claude said. I found a famous turkey. I am even better at finding that I thought. My radio is still on, I said. Let's listen. Claude, Sarge, and I stood by the radio. Sound we heard the giant turkey has fled the supermarket parking lot. Be on the lookout. Do not approach him. He is feathered and dangerous. Claude groaned. He's gone again. Yes, I said, and he could be angry or scared. You must be careful. Oh no, Claude said. He's a really nice turkey, a nice turkey. I said. What makes a nice sweet type of bird? Well, I was eating popcorn in the road, Claude said, and I dropped some along the way, and he ate it. Then he started to follow me. I gave him more popcorn until I didn't have any left. He still followed me. That's when I knew he liked me. But later on, when I turned it around, he was gone. Will you take the case? I can't, I said. Nick the Great does not take cases that everybody else is on. The whole town must be looking for this turkey. Oh, Claus said. Sammy said. Sammy said. Sergeant put his head on my lap. He looked sad too. I patted stud. You want this case, don't you? I said. Sergeant wagged his tail. Chapter 2. Sergeant Sniffer, Claus said. I could use a sniffer on this case. A detective sniffer. Claude pulled a white feather from his pocket. He put it in the near Sod's nose. I picked this off the ground in the woods. He said, it must have come from the turkey. Sod sniffed the feather. Nick the Great was thinking this was Sod's chance to work alone, and he wanted this case. You can do it, I said to Sod. You're a dog, you're a detective, you're great at being both. Sod led Claude out the door. Chapter 3. The telephone rang. This quiet day was no longer quiet. I picked up the receiver. I hope you are on this case. A voice said. It was my cousin Olivia Sharp. Olivia lives in San Francisco. She is also a detective. She has a shepherd named Willie. I knew him well. She has an owl named Hood. I knew he well too. Unfortunately, Olivia loved birds, but she could be calling about the turkey. I'm calling about the turkey. Olivia said. What? I said. You heard about him in San Francisco? Actually, the news in the National. I am on my way to help. But I said. Olivia hung up. Olivia does not leave her boss. But she was determined to come. What was she up to? Olivia usually has more cases than she can handle. Why would she take time off out for a turkey? Chapter 4. Let me introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. My name is Olivia Sharp. My friend call me Olivia. My email call me Liver. I have an owl named Hood. We live in the pants house. And the top of the Pacific has in San Francisco. With my trapper Willie, my dog housekeeper, the Mrs. Fingers Flank, and my folks. But my folks aren't home much. Right now, they're on vacation on Nocturne Island. And me? I was sitting in my office, looking out the window, watching the fog as it huge over the Alcatraz and the bay. and obey. I was waiting for a bonus. I'm a special kind of a detective, and agent for the secrets, but the bonus was slow. I'd hit a dry spell. I was bored. Maybe it was time for me to take a vacation. I called Willie. Pack your bags under the plane. We're going to join my voice in the Nautic. I hung up. My folks own a private airplane. Willie is a poet as well as a chauffeur. I walked out of my room and closed the door behind me. Goodbye, slow bonus. Hello, fast vacation, I said. Mrs. Fingerslake helped me pack me back. Willie brought the limo around. Everything is sad. Everything is sad to go, Mrs. Olivia, he said. I tossed my ball around my neck and got into the limo. We were off. Chapter 5. We were in the air. I watched the clouds go by and ate the crust sandwich that Mrs. Fingerlace had packed. There wasn't much to do. I got tired of looking at the clouds. I turned on the TV. I kept changing channel. Dope, dump, I switched to the news. There was a picture of a giant turkey sitting on top of a car in a supermarket parking lot. I turned off the sound on the television. I heard the word panic. I heard, catch him! Catch him! I said, poor Bart. This turkey was having a worse day than I was. Suddenly, he disappeared from the screen. If I were that turkey, I wouldn't stick around either. What city was this happening in? I had missed that part of the story. I looked closer at the screen. I kept looking. I knew that parking lot. I knew that supermarket. And suddenly I was back in the bonus. I made the quick phone call. Then I went up to Willie. Change of plans, I said. Back to San Francisco, boss. Back to San Francisco, boss? He asked. No, exactly, Willie. I was just talking to Nate. I think we should drop in on him. He needs help with a turkey. Chapter 6. Nate heard a knock at my door. What now? Sergeant called were off on a case. Olivia was on the way from San Francisco. Meanwhile, I was having a good quiet time again. I was reading a book. There was no more knocking. There was pounding. Somebody out there was in a hurry. I opened the door. Olivia was standing there. You're here? I said. Where did you call me from? Olivia stayed inside. I was up in the air, she said. Willie and I flew into town. We hurried a limo and hid out there searching for the clues. Now let's take a turkey. Sarge is looking for the turkey, I said. and Serge will find the turkey. I believe it him. Olivia crossed her arm. Now listen carefully, she said. Birds are my specialty. That's a poor turkey in trouble. I need a little of your friend for my turkey search team. Wait a minute, I said. My friend are not detective. Name, please, she said. I shivered. Well, there is Oliver next door. Oliver next door. He always follows people, and he can show you where to find Wilson and Annie. There's also Claude, but he's already looking for the turkey with such. Where are they looking? In Darlingwood. That is where Claude first saw the turkey. He saw the turkeys. Fantastic! Olivia tossed her ball into the air. She whirled that ball just about everywhere. Not too fantastic, I said. God also lost the turkey. And I will find it again, she said. And she was out the door. Chapter 7. The minute I left the house, someone started to walk behind me. I knew who it was. Olivia the follower. I turned around. Nobody follow Olivia Sharp, I said. I follow everybody. Oliver said. How about a turkey? I asked. I needed a search team to help me look for a turkey. You mean that famous turkey? I can join the team. I haven't seen him, so I can follow him. I would like to follow you, I said. To Rosamond's house. Follow me? People just don't do that around here. I flung my ball around Oliver. Let me be the first. Exactly. You're the second or third, Oliver said. He started walking. I started following. Oliver led me to Rosamond's house. Chapter 8. Oliver and I were standing in front of Rosamond's house. I was trying to figure out exactly what I was looking at. I saw a sight in the front yard. Ran a pet nickeled on the hour. I saw a table. A girl was sitting behind it. She looked very strange. 4 cats were crawling over the table. They looked strange too. That's Rosamond, Oliver said. And her 4 cats. Oliver walked away. I walked up to the table. Hello, I said. I'm Olivia Sharp, and I'm following a search team to look in the Darlingwood for the famous turkey. I would like you to join. Rosamond pointed to her cat. I am running a business here, she said. I can live. In fact, I have even more pets to rent. They are not heard right now. Meanwhile, would you like to rent one of my cats? Plain as a little hexagon, big cats, or perhaps Tuesday are all fine choices. I'm a bird person, I said. Bird? Rosamond said. I've been reading birds. I started to find gather with my ball. I had traveled hundreds of miles for this. I had to rethink me a station. Oliver didn't want to join the team. Rosamund didn't want to join the team. And right now I had no team to join. Can you tell me where Annie lives? I asked. You want to have to go there, Rosamund said. I see her and her dog Fang down the street. Annie and Fang go everywhere together. I flicked my ball and Rosamund and laughed. Chapter 9. I walked up to Annie and Fang. Hello, Annie said. You must be Nate the Great cousin from San Francisco. How did you know? Well, he told me about the ball. I haven't seen any other around here. Good observation. Olivia Sharp here. I'm Annie, and this is my dog Fang. I looked at Fang. He was big. He had a lot of soft fur, and his eyes were warm and friendly. What a pretty dog! I said. Suddenly, Annie got excited. Oh, you really think so? I always knew it, but nobody else ever said it until now. Annie knelt down close to Fang. Thank you, Olivia, and gave her a big smile. Fang opened his nose. I immediately knew that he was pretty named. I had never seen the Fang like it before. Oh, someone. Outstanding, barking, and totally unfit for a turkey hunt. I said, I must be going. I see my limo. I coming to pick me up. I patted Fang out his head. I got 3 inches from his fangs. Then I laughed and got into the limo. No turkey team, I said to Lily. Drive on. Chapter 10. Nate was eating more pancakes. I'm missing having Sergeant sitting by me eating a bowl. I had to think. Sud was up trying to help Claude find a turkey. Olivia was up trying to find a turkey too. Nate was just sitting here, waiting. I do not like to wait, but this wasn't my case. Still, I was curious what was going on with that turkey. I finished eating and turned it on the radio. There was a turkey news. I turned it on the television. A reporter was speaking. Where is this wild turkey? Nobody knew the Claude this be the turkey who owns at the address on the Poland and won the help of the corn simply of Portland, Maine. Nate had never heard of a turkey who fit that disappoint. But I kept watching the screen. A picture of the turkey flashed on. He was moving fast, and now so was I. That turkey had given me a clue. Now I knew I could sit and wait. I had to find Olivia. 다음 시간에 봐요.